What's going on, y'all? Tania B here with LesBeCandid. I definitely appreciate everyone who has been rocking with me throughout the years of me speaking about lesbian domestic violence from the perspective of the actual abuser. Yes, I have been the victim of domestic violence, and I definitely have been the perpetrator of domestic violence. And so I really want to focus on that. And I'm really passionate about it because for many years when I was acting like that in my 20s, I didn't want to act like that. But I didn't know how to control myself. I didn't know how to control my emotions. I did not know how to control my thoughts. I did not know how to control how I spoke to my partners. It just came out in a way that I didn't want it to come out, and it just really sucked, really bad. And I know I hurt their feelings. I know I did. And I'm grateful now that from all of the years that have passed, I have made peace with all of my 3 relationships where I was in those, and when I was in those relationships and doing those really, bad things. And I'm really passionate about it because so many people is going through it, and they're not talking about it, and they don't know probably what's the next step to how to get out of it, who to talk to, or anything like that. But I just want you to know that you can talk to me. Like, I'm passionate, especially when I found out, when I was writing my book, 10 Things That I Learned About Being a Domestic Violent, that you can find on Amazon, that my dad was abusive to my mom. When I found that out, like, that broke my heart, y'all. All I could see was my mother's face on my partner's face. And to just imagine that my mom was going through that. And that makes me want to go even harder for this, because it's not okay. It's not okay to push your hands on another person. It's not okay to verbally abuse somebody. And I know that. And that's why I'm so passionate about it, because it has to stop. I didn't realize that I came from a bloodline of abusers until I wrote my book and asked some questions around with my family members. That I come from a bloodline, y'all. Like, it's in my DNA. It was embedded inside of me from birth. But you know what? I'm learning how to turn off those genes, because I don't have to act that way. You don't have to act that way if you're doing it. We just got to do the work every single day. And throughout this 100-day run that I'm doing with LesBeCandid, I will speak about things, different protocols that I'm doing, that I'm still doing every day. Because it takes time to change, to transform. But you know what? It can happen. And I'm passionate about that because it sucks. It sucks. But it's my purpose. I realize that it's my purpose to speak about this topic. And it's happening so much in the gay community that it's not being talked about. But you know what? I'm going to talk about it. Because this stuff got to stop. It's not okay to put your hands on somebody. It's not okay to verbally abuse your partner, to spiritually abuse your partner. It's not okay. So I volunteered as a soul while I'm here to fulfill my purpose, to fulfill my destiny, because I know that that's it, and I'm not running no more. And I hope you won't run either from the change that can definitely happen within yourself. Now, I love y'all. I really do. And just know that things can definitely get better for you. They can. And I'm definitely looking for people who needs to speak about this stuff. I'm doing some coaching, so you can definitely just hit my line at 248-7TaniaB, and then we can discuss further and see if we are a good match for each other. But it stops now, y'all. before something irreversible happened. Death, jail, whatever. Before it gets to the point, and if it did get to that point, I don't know what to say about that right now. I may make a video in the future about that. But we got this. We got this. Take care, y'all.